Today we review a set that's sure to be a smash. We're reviewing set number 76031, the Hulkbuster Smash, only here on TalkBricks. Hi guys, welcome back for another episode of TalkBricks. Michael here to review for you guys set number 76031, the Hulkbuster Smash. This set has 248 pieces and is from the LEGO Marvel Superheroes line and the movie Avengers Age of Ultron. So we are so excited to be reviewing a set that is from the movie that just came out. And I have seen the movie, and I will use some terminology from the movie to point out some of the aspects of the set, but don't worry, it doesn't contain any major spoilers. This set contains 4 minifigures: Hulk, Ultron Prime, Scarlet Witch, and Iron Man Mark 43. And let's get right into the minifigures. Here we have Iron Man Mark 43 armor. We can see all the great details with the gold and the gray and the black detailing on the front and the back over the torso. The helmet does have a section that flips up to reveal both an angry face and a smiling face, which gives him a lot of personality. The helmet has some really great printing, which is unique to this figure. The Scarlet Witch has a great outfit on, and you can see the detailing printed on the legs. She carries these 2 Chima pieces that act as her magic. With an angry face and a smiling face, this character is very deep. The Hulk is a big fig, which means he's super large but doesn't have a lack of detail. We see the Avengers logo, a printed angry face, as well as toes, and ultimately just muscles everywhere. Ultron has the most detail printed of anyone. With great silver and dark gray highlights, he really shows all of the intricacies to his construction. He has a neck piece that is removable. And here we have all 4 of our minifigures together. We've got the Scarlet Witch, Hulk, Ultron, and Iron Man. And you can see that all together they look really nice, and you can also see kind of how they are in relation to each other in terms of the height. And here we have all the figures from the back. We can see the back printing on most of them and just the muscles on the Hulk. And ultimately, just a lot of very great detail, especially on Ultron and Iron Man. Now that we've gone over the minifigures, let's take a look around the set. So this set is a fairly small set. It only contains 2 major components. First of which is this containment unit with the Hulk and the larger Hulkbuster suit. So as you look around this set, you can see that the Hulkbuster is the major component of the set. And we do have this little containment unit on the side. In the movie, Tony Stark and Bruce Banner, aka Iron Man and the Hulk, have created this setup called Veronica, which contains Hulkbuster as well as this containment unit that comes down from a satellite in the sky. So I wasn't really expecting to see this exact unit in the movie, and it was much larger and went over the Hulk, but I'm glad that we do get a representation of it here in this set. Let's take a closer look at this containment unit. All right, here we have the containment unit, and you'll notice that Scarlet Witch is perched above on a clear piece, and we'll take a look around that as we zoom in a bit to how this set works. So let's go ahead and give it a spin. So this is a pretty modest set piece here. It has these panels on the side, and it does have a sticker here that says Stark Industries. And it's nice because these can come down if you want to let the Hulk out, or you can put it right back up to complete the look. And it's got some minor details with these little 1x1 cheese slopes in this clear translucent blue color. And here you can see the mechanism of how this is attached. And the whole purpose of this part of the set is with the super jumper piece where Iron Man can be launched to knock down Scarlet Witch. And you can see how she'll just fall back here. We've got Iron Man here on the super jumper and the same setup as before, and all we'll have to do is press down on the super jumper to launch Iron Man towards the Scarlet Witch. There you go, simple as that. So a pretty simple setup, but it is effective. They're really pushing this super jumper piece as part of the new line, and you might like it, you might not, but I guess the gimmick does work. Let's take a look at the Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster is the main focal point of the Hulkbuster Smash set. And it's a really nice build. It gives us some complicated parts, some intricate details. Overall, a nice build, and we see a lot of the great gold and red details that we are very familiar with from the movie. We do have on the back here some kind of rear repulsors, and that is something we saw in the movie, so it's nice that that detail is kept. As we work our way around, you can see how the leg assembly works with a joint up here and a joint near the ankle, as well as how the arm assembly works with a joint up here at the shoulder and another one here at the elbow. On this side, there are two of our stud shooters, and this is one of the newer pieces from recent years, and it's a pretty simple mechanism to shoot it off. All you have to do is press down on this gray button and these two projectiles will launch. As we continue on to the front again, we can see a bit more of the details of the front of the thighs and the feet there, and we do have the details of the hands. Each of these fingers are individually articulatable, which is nice, so he can open up each and every finger. Let's take a little bit more of a deeper dive into the posability. So it's really nice that this figure is as posable as it is. Like I said, we've got this full range at the shoulder. We can bend it in at the elbow. He can kind of like flex like that. And when we separate it out, you can actually see that he does have this hand repulsor. So just like he does in the movie, we have this clear piece here to represent that inner hand repulsor. As we continue on down, you can see that he also has some clear repulsors on the feet, just as he did in the movie. So it's nice to get that sort of detail as well. And we do have a closer look at those stud shooters as described before. And all you have to do is just press down on these to launch them out. So as simple as that. In the center, we have the arc reactor piece, just as we did with all of the Iron Man figures. And here we do get a bit of posability from some of these parts of the armor, so you can pose those. And we can do the important thing from the movie, which is to lift up the face mask, pull down this torso piece, and we can actually stick Iron Man inside. To stick Iron Man in, all you'll have to do is take the figure, place him simply right here onto that clear blue piece and fold the arms back. Then we can just close up the chest. It just clicks into place, and we can adjust these down as needed and then put the helmet right over. So you can see he's all the way just tucked in there, and you can see him through this lower section. Very effective. The leg posability is very nice. We can kind of kick this forward and back. We can adjust this ankle almost of the feet, and we can get him in a lot of really nice poses, which is great. So here are my final thoughts to wrap up the set. Ultimately, I think this is such a great set. You really need to get this mostly for the Hulkbuster build, but also because this is an exclusive version of Ultron and the Scarlet Witch. So it's nice that we'll be able to complete our Avengers team by buying this set, especially to get the Scarlet Witch. We can get the Hulk and Iron Man, Mark 43 and other sets, but really you're going to want to buy it for this Hulkbuster and, like I said, some of the exclusive minifigures. Ultimately, this containment unit for the Hulk is a simple build, but it does show a moment in which Hulk had to be contained and the Hulkbuster had to be deployed from the movie. The Hulkbuster and the Hulk are a bit out of scale, as pointed out by other reviewers, where the Hulk and the Hulkbuster suit would be somewhat comparably sized. So I think they had to do it mostly for the durability of the figure, as well as to give it a lot of that posability like we went through earlier. This is definitely a must-buy set for me, and I hope you guys agree. That's my thoughts, but I'd love to hear what is your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you love the Hulkbuster? I know this is a really popular set. Were you able to find it in your store? Leave a comment down below just to let me know your thoughts, or interact with us on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Tumblr pages so we can share pictures and share thoughts. We love hearing from you guys and love interacting with you guys on all of those social networks. That's all we've got time for today. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for all of our Avengers coverage. Have a good one. Hey guys, Michael here. Click on the annotation to see all of our Avengers reviews as a playlist. And don't forget to subscribe to make sure you don't miss the rest of our Avengers coverage.